Hi, kindergarten families. I'm Sue Steelquist, and today I'm going to share with you a resource that we made that will help you prepare your child for kindergarten. It looks like this, and each sheet kind of has a different category of things that you can look at to work with your child on over the summer. The first one, this white sheet, is called Preparing for Kindergarten, and we chose this one because it has real clear, basic information that you as a parent would want to know before your child starts school. Each one, when I read this, I'm like, ooh, they're just really good nuggets. They're well written and really clear. So we'd like you to read through that carefully and see if each one of those is something you've done with your child. They're pretty basic. It's not scary, but if you're the type of person that needs to know what are the basics, this is it. The second page, the yellow one, is all about gross motor and fine motor skills. So you'll notice that everything on here sounds more like a game or more like playing or hanging out with toys and people and friends, and that is on purpose. So the things that your child does, playing on a playground, climbing trees, swinging on a swing, playing with Play-Doh, playing Connect Four, stringing beads on a string, all of those things will help get your child ready for school. We often think that parents think that you need to do a lot of really special things and a lot of different academic drilling and things like that. But for the most part, we can teach kids those things if they're prepared to use their body and to sit still and to hold a pencil and to color and to draw. So please be sure to look through these and keep track over the summer. Make sure your child's doing a variety of these things. One of our old-time favorites is a wheelbarrow walk. Look it up if you haven't heard of that in a while, but boy, it's a good one for their shoulder strength and their ability to sit up and be strong. It's amazing how many kids don't have that anymore. So monkey bars, wheelbarrow walks, things like that are really, really great. The third paper here, we put down some ideas for those of you who would like to know if they're on track for some of the academic skills. So we put on here that they should practice their counting, knowing a few letters, like being able to name the letters in their name, knowing their colors and shapes. Things that you'd think of are typically preschool skills, same thing. We're going to work on those in the fall, but if your child has had lots of experiences singing the alphabet song, playing games together, listening and playing around with words and language, like in the car, is awesome. So when you say baby, what do you hear at the beginning? Sounds like a B, doesn't it? Kids start to make those connections. There are a list of games and things down here that you can play with your kids. One of our favorites is memory. So if you've picked up your child's kindergarten kit from school, you'll notice there's a pack of cards in there for memory, a true deck of cards for playing Go Fish, which will help them learn their numbers. There's scissors in there and some cute little crayons that if you keep them in your hand and flip them over, you'll go from one color to another. So we did put together some things like that. So be sure you have picked up your child's kindergarten kit. And the blue paper is a list of books that as kindergarten teachers, these were the ones we noticed really held the kids' attention. If they had a lot of repetition in them, we noticed they would join in. If they were kind of touching, we noticed they all sat still, paid attention. We know there are so many good books out there that sometimes it gets overwhelming and you just wish you knew which ones would be good before you started. So these were just generated by us as we sat and brainstormed about them. So if you go to the library, bring that list, grab some of the favorites, grab some of the new books, and just have a great time reading with your kids. The research does show that is one of the number one things you can do is read with your kids, be talking about books, having that lap time together and interacting. The last thing we made was a picture of a person holding scissors and a pencil, and it is just a cute little thing that you can put up if your child has a desk or a table where they do their work. Sometimes these simple little things are hard to break if the child's been doing it incorrectly for a long time. So it is somewhat developmental. You'll notice the kids go from a full grasp when they're quite younger, and then more towards a conventional grasp. So if you can just have those up, your child will be able to look at it and see if they're kind of on target with using these tools. So those are some of the ideas that we had. We really hope you just have a great summer with your child. Drive by the school, let them know that's where they're going to go. We're excited to spend time with them, and we really want to encourage you to just have some joyful learning with them over the summer. which is the same philosophy we have at school, to keep things joyful and just to build on the curiosity and creativity they already have. We look forward to having more learning times with you in the fall, but for now, have a great summer.